let's imagine that you're working with a soccer player right now, and how does the amount of food in terms of calories, but that also broken down into the macronutrients that that person is having to consume, and the amount of meals, the optimal amount of meals throughout the day?
Yeah, so let's say, for example, this person's doing a 1 hour practice in the morning, a conditioning practice in the morning, and then they have a 2 hour skill and conditioning practice in the evening, just for hypothetical use. We would want to structure their meals and their snacks around the practices, so giving them the carbs that they need before, maybe a little bit of protein before. We would want them to really recover from that early morning session. So we're going to give them, make sure they get an adequate amount of protein and carbohydrates after that matches the amount that we are estimating they burned during the session. We want to make sure that they're on top of their hydration during that session and even before. Because when we sleep, we lose a lot of weight through sweat, but also respiration.
Wow.
We're losing fluid through respiration, so I want to account for that. But once they've recovered, we've given them that meal, we're going to look at giving them another meal, and that's where we're going to include fat and maybe some more fiber, because those two things take time to digest.
So that's before going to bed?
That's actually before session 2.
I see. You kind of 1 set, 2 sessions. Okay,
Yep.
okay.
So in the middle of the day, maybe 4 to 5 hours before their evening session, we're gonna give them that like bigger meal. Pre-session, we're gonna fuel them with carbohydrates as well, make sure that they're ready to go. They're still hydrating through the session just like they were in session 1. Eating that a very similar high protein, high carbohydrate meal afterwards. Making sure they're rehydrated, and then giving them enough time after their meal so that they can cool down their body temperature and be able to get into a restful sleep.
Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please subscribe down below. And if you're interested to learn more and watch the full interview, click down here. I'll catch you soon. Have a good one.